A new Star Wars The Last Jedi behind-the-scenes featurette gives fans a look into Rian Johnson's directing process on the making of the upcoming film. Check out the video above. It's hard to go too long on set without having something remind you you're standing in the middle of your Kenner toys you grew up with, the spaceships and everything, Johnson says. There's something every hour on the hour that makes you zoom back and think, I'm the luckiest person on the planet right now to be doing this. Also read Billy Lord remembers mom Carrie Fisher on her birthday. The featurette shows Johnson trying on a stormtrooper helmet, directing Chewbacca, also features members of the cast talking about Johnson, including the director's thoughts from the late Carrie Fisher. He has flaws in other areas. I just don't know about them. In the USA Today interview, Johnson added, having these scenes in the film recontextualized tragically with her not being here anymore, it's incredibly emotional. For the next few months, seeing the fans process the loss and celebrate her as Leia one last time, it's going to be intense. I think it's going to be really sad but really joyful, I hope. She really kicks butt as General Leia, and I'm happy for that. Lucasfilm also released a new teaser image of Luke Skywalker. Star Wars The Last Jedi opens December 15th. In September 2017, Lucasfilm announced it had parted ways with Star Wars Episode 9 director Colin Trevorrow just months before the film was set to begin production, and then revealing a week later that J.J. Abrams would take his place. But that's hardly the first shakeup of the modern Star Wars era. Here's all the drama that's happened since Disney bought Lucasfilm and the Star Wars franchise in 2012. All three new numbered Star Wars movies, The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and the untitled Episode 9, were originally announced for May launches before being pushed to December. Michael Arndt was originally hired to write The Force Awakens but was replaced because his draft wasn't coming along as quickly as the powers that be at Lucasfilm wanted. Director J.J. Abrams and Lawrence Kasdan took over screenwriting duties. Josh Trank, the first director hired for the standalone anthology film that we now know as Untitled Han Solo film, was fired from the project in May 2015 amid reports of drama on the set of his Fantastic Four film, with producer Simon Kinberg reportedly calling him erratic. Trank later said he left Star Wars because he wanted to do something original. Colin Trevorrow landed the Episode 9 directing gig in 2015, and wrote the first script with his writing partner Derek Connolly. But Lucasfilm ultimately nixed their screenplay, and in August, Jack Thorne was reported to have taken over those duties. Lucasfilm still hasn't made any official announcement about Thorne. Phil Lord and Chris Miller were hired to direct Han Solo from Lawrence Kasdan's script, and made it through most of production before being fired in June 2017. Reports credited a conflict with Lucasfilm over their filmmaking style. Ron Howard was then brought in to finish the project. Michael K. Williams landed a supporting role in the Han Solo movie, but after Ron Howard replaced Lord and Miller, the amount of additional shooting was apparently extensive enough that Williams no longer had time for the film. His character ended up being cut from the film completely. Trevorrow was replaced on Episode 9 by The Force Awakens director J.J. Abrams, who Disney also announced would write the screenplay with Argo and Batman v Superman scribe Chris Terrio. In September 2017, Lucasfilm announced it had parted ways with Star Wars Episode 9 director Colin Trevorrow just months before the film was set to begin production, and then revealing a week later that J.J. Abrams would take his place. But that's hardly the first shakeup of the modern Star Wars era. Here's all the drama that's happened since Disney bought Lucasfilm and the Star Wars franchise in 2012.